Just a quick heads up from the editor. There are spoilers for the Beastars past like the future chapters. I'm guessing around past chapter 100, and there's swears and all that shit. Okay, podcast time. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Project Cherryton presents the Cherryton Podcast, featuring me, Werewolf, and wquiz.
Ayo.
This week we are joined by JakeSilent.
Hi.
Jorgimon.
Hello.
Maya Amano.
Your editing overlord.
And sidpoke.
Hi, hello.
So let's talk about the new chapter and how absolutely amazing it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty dang good.
Joke's on you. I haven't read it.
Oh, what?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Why, you didn't read it? Really?
No, I haven't. I was going to last night. Like, oh boy, for this, this podcast, I need to read it. But then I'm like, nah, I gotta do some editing. And then I didn't do any editing. And then I went to sleep.
Dude,
Do you need a rundown?
I feel that.
Give the very basic TLDR for not only me, but everyone who's listening.
Okay, so it starts out with right after the lights go out and Yaya declares himself the Beastar. Then a spooky-looking bear says some crazy stuff.
He's like, yo, this dude's got water on him, and that water looks like honey, bro.
Yeah, and then we switch over to Melon and Lugosi talking about the blackout and how there's going to be a bunch of predation crimes. Then we go into a fist fight with Lugosi Falcon punching Melon, talking about
Melon,
the attitude. Melon's into that.
And has a he's
Melon's into that, I guess. And
you can tell by the speech bubble with and then a heart.
That's an actual thing.
It's there.
They go into a bit of a conversation, and Melon jumps behind him and literally says that he will turn his tattoos from yellow melon leaves into red melon leaves.
Yeah,
and
this
proceeds
part's
to do
intense.
so.
It's so good.
Imagine not ever going Beastars and then just hearing that. I bet you no one would join. No one would want to read it.
Yeah, like what the heck?
The lights then turn back on, and we cut back to Yaya and Gosha and see that the crowd is holding
in
hands.
His weird ankle bracelets and Chuck E. Cheese.
That's the end of the episode.
I see.
It's holding hands. It's really cute.
It's very
cute.
Very kind of them.
Very gay.
Unfortunately, because it's hot chocolate scans and not r/Beastars, there are no funny edits at the end for us to make fun of.
But we can go now.
The return of the glorious hot chocolate scans.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them.
r/Beastars is gonna hate me for saying
hold up. There's the hybrid Gumi translation, and there are funny edits at the end of that, which I have not seen. There's a JoJo reference. There's JoJo.
Down quiz. I like JoJo not much as the next person, but you don't need to go all wacky for JoJo.
I'm sorry.
Is it like the
sorry.
very last
Lightlight
part?
isn't here, so therefore, yes, I do.
All right, there's an edit. I see where it's going. There's an edit where there's the fight scene. Melon punches Lugosi, and then there's just muda.
Right.
There are no reads, unfortunately.
And I guess that's a JoJo reference.
Yes, that is.
It very much is.
Because the mood, I'm going to explain the joke and ruin it. Welcome to Maya's joke explaining hour.
Peter Griffin here.
Yes, you see, the Muda is said by the JoJo villain Dio as a way to get at his opponents. Muda in Japanese means useless. So when he goes Muda, he's calling them useless as he is punching their opponent. Thank you for welcome to the explaining hour, and goodbye.
Nice.
Peter Griffin
It
out.
sounded like the Pokedex.
Hey, Peter.
I gotta say, the wolf type.
Charmander, the water Pokemon.
What?
You're the water Pokemon.
Thank you, Maya.
Wait,
Very cool.
what?
This is a really, really good episode. Like, I'm very, very,
Chapter.
very excited for what comes next.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
we got the new cover for Volume 20.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Who is it featuring?
Oh,
is it,
yeah.
Isn't it
It's
Louis,
Louis
and...
and Legoshi, yeah.
Yeah.
And
we're
there's
only
one
animals.
thing-
Stands be like.
there's one thing. Louis has like a really weird pose.
Oh yeah, what's going on
Does.
with his feet?
It's supposed to be
no,
a
no.
callback to
He has,
the
like-
first time Louis appeared, but okay.
He has like his hand between his legs,
Oh, that's true.
but
Oh,
they're
whack.
like crossed.
Well, yeah, because it's supposed to be a reference back to the first time we see Louis
Maybe his hand
when
is cold
sitting
and
on-
he's warming it up
sitting in
by
his,
his.
sitting in his chair with Legoshi, like, "Hi there."
Maybe his hand was cold and he's warming it up between his thighs.
Between his
Thick thighs.
Those
I don't know
really
why I
thick, though.
emphasized thighs like that.
Maybe
that
it
was
would
kind of
hurt, you
weird.
know.
Lugosi also looks like huge compared to Louis.
Also, the B on the chair definitely stands for
Beast. Okay.
It stands for Buis.
Baba Booey.
Bui.
Baba Booey.
Buoy. I wouldn't be surprised if Netflix decides to change their thing and change it from Rui to Buoy because they're
Buoy.
stupid like that.
Booey and Bragoshi.
Bragoshi.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bragoshi, yeah.
sorry, Netflix,
Start
please sponsor us.
Yeah, Netflix, get up on this. hype
Hello,
train.
I am Netflix exec, and I say you get no money.
Oh,
Dang it. But I follow you on Twitter, please.
No.
but I showed you
don't
my
hear-
bugs. Please respond.
Yeah,
Which one?
I showed you my bug collection. I showed you my Kabuchan. Please respond. Speaking of Kabuchan, I was on a thick ass camping trip and I found a really cool beetle.
Bug.
Nice.
That's all I had to say about that.
Also, Lugosi punches Melon in the face, and it's great.
Yes.
Yeah, it is like a falcon punch, dude. Like he winds up for it.
So this chapter's just Melon gets punched in the face directly. The chapter, is that all this is?
Yeah, and also Melon goes, "Ah."
And demonetized.
Yeah, that was
I
the goal.
think Melon likes that a little bit too much.
A little bit too much.
Yeah, it's just that in both versions of the
Both of them use the
translation,
hard
they
thing.
both use the hard
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Yeah, but in the Hot Chocolate Scans version,
Oh, Mr. W Quiz has bugged out. Or I have bugged out, one or the other. Can someone please talk?
W Quiz killed chat.
I am back.
I am back too. I got disconnected. What the hell?
I don't know what
That's
happened. I never left.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah,
Whack.
nothing happened.
Well, I don't have anything to say about the chapter considering I haven't read it.
Ayo.
I don't know. You could literally tell me that the protagonist from Persona 1 came in and killed everyone, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised because I haven't read it yet.
Hey Maya, at the end, Haru commits seppuku.
I wish.
No.
Not really. Disclaimer: that was not true.
I mean, we can't
That's
say
awesome.
we can't have a spoiler alert now. It's a bit late for that.
Spoiler alert. Post-emptive.
Spoiler alert, Louis goes Super Saiyan and kills everyone, including his love, Legoshi, and pretty much kills everyone. It
Spoiler
cries.
alert. The JoJo
Spoiler-
reference I mentioned was actually in the chapter and not the funny edits.
Yes,
He needs to-
totally.
he
Totally
needs to
killed.
Very good.
so.
Yeah,
Um,
I absolutely
I don't know what
love
happened.
if I
I
can
just
find
disconnected again.
it. Ah, Looks like it might be a problem on Discord's end then.
Discord.
Yeah, get it
Wait, is
together,
Discord
Discord.
being a funny.
What has been
Yeah.
happening? My internet has been like really, really
You
bad.
guys want me to tweet them and be like, "Hey guys, we're doing a podcast. Quit screwing up."
No, because they're just gonna be like they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
They're gonna do they're gonna do the guess I'll die image.
Guess I'll die. Guess I'll
Well-
just stop loading.
One of the
Yeah.
things that I noticed in the manga is the fact that the background carnivores at the very beginning look really good. They really have that
Not-
spooky look to them.
Oh yeah.
Book.
Let's see, emoji eyes.
Yeah.
So the Legosi and Melon fight ends on a little cliffhanger because the lights come back on. Legosi just grabs Melon's shoulders. We don't know what happens next.
I have a headcanon, and that is
Oh,
that
no.
Melon would definitely, unironically, wear an Ahiago hoodie.
I actually saw someone at my school wearing one of those. But
Oh man, we got
continuing
like
on,
5 people in my school. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but my high school is totally weeby.
Oh,
Rip.
I was searching around on Twitter, and I actually found this photo. I have it in the podcast text. It's of someone who actually
saw that.
got like tattoos of the melon leaves.
And he's also got a Joestar
Too.
neck tattoo.
Yeah,
Cool.
Mr. Erickson Wolf. That's his name, and it's really cool looking, and it's making me want to get some melon leaves on my on my body. Not gonna lie. Check. Discord. Oh my God, Discord. Discord, please,
Take over this podcast.
What has been happening?
please, Discord.
Don't worry. When I make the edits
Thank
of
you.
this, I'm going to edit the silence with a SpongeBob joke.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
JakeSilent.
Werewolf, you're recording the screen, right?
Yes.
Maya, when we were like moving around between the chats, can you play the Benny Hill theme? So it's just like
I will take. Okay, hang on, Jake.
Jake, no.
Jake.
I reset it. I reset Jake the silent.
Jake,
Now Jake should be able to speak.
he's back.
I'm back too. I can
Okay,
hear everybody
okay.
perfectly now.
Okay, if that ever happens again, just go in the waiting room and come back, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Thanks,
Anyway, I
Discord.
feel like that's Discord just telling us, "Hey, stop talking about the manga. Stop it, you." But
It's spoilers.
Little did you know, Discord and Netflix are in cahoots, so they make sure there's no anime or manga spoilers.
Uh-oh.
mango spoilers. Ye.
Mango.
Magma spoilers.
Mango.
Eh,
Melon dies.
Oh no.
Oh, another disconnection. Okay. I will make sure the audience knows that we were disconnecting and all that during this.
Yeah.
This is
funny.
going to be extremely funny.
Discord,
Okay.
please.
Just get the disconnected soundbite or whatever.
If someone could look up the Discord status while we're doing this.
Yeah, I'll do
please,
that.
thank
I'll do
you.
that right now. Oh
Um,
my God. Discord.
So anyway, what should we talk about? we
spoilers.
talked
Maybe we can talk about how all of us are going to end up trying out for Melon.
You and me.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
something that I
Uh.
should bring up because it starts today. Now Voice This is starting today.
Ouch.
Oh,
What's
sick.
that?
I want to do that. I signed
Okay.
up for it.
Just for an explanation for people, Now Voice This is a big voice acting contest that is ran by Chuck Huber, who is the voice of Android 17 in the Dragon Ball Z or just Dragon Ball basically, and a bunch of other voices. And the contest, normally there's different winners for different things and different winners. I believe one one winner. I think the winner of the first one is that their voice actually got to be in My Hero Academia.
Well,
So for this year, the two winners get a scheduled contracted session with Chuck Huber.
Ah.
So we do not know what that session is going to be for. If it's just like, oh, you're going to try out for something, you're going to have your voice in a small thing or something. We do not know, but yeah, the winner gets that. And considering there's a lot of people that are going to do it, it's going to be tough as shit. But
Yeah.
apparently it's rewarding. Like people, even if you don't win, if you're near the ending portion, a lot of people might notice you and be like, "Hey, you're really good at voice acting.
Yeah.
Can you do you want to help me with my project?" And then they'll be like, "Okay, sure."
Just
For
make sure they
amateurs,
don't pay you in
is like,
exposure.
You should do your
Yeah,
Mario
dude.
voice.
I want exposure. Like, I don't even want to get paid. I'm in high school. I don't have a use for this money. I just want to be seen.
Besides, legally, you can't actually accept any of that money if it's through PayPal, so because you can't have an account.
Heyo.
Yeah,
Um,
like there's two main memes in the music community, and that's your snare sounds like shit, and you get paid by exposure.
I'm gonna pay you by exposure.
Oh, I absolutely like it. I just
It's a really shitty tactic people do. Like, okay, if you're doing it because it's fun and you don't want to get paid, that's one thing. If they're like, I want to get paid for this, or you're gonna have to pay me for this, and like, oh, I'll pay you in exposure, or I'll tell my audience about you, even if it's like a lot of people. Like,
It's
even
never
still,
worth
it's like, pay me for my
Yeah.
work. Don't
Well,
just
like-
fucking do, oh, I'm gonna pay you in exposure.
Yeah, Project Cherryton has plenty of exposure. We have slots on the announcements page, and we do that every time an episode gets released. And still, that's a server with 20,000, 30,000 people on it, and
Here's the
we
thing,
still
we've
only have
already-
like 200 something.
Well, we can't pay people yet, which you can fix by supporting this podcast with Anchor
Heyo.
by listening on Anchor with ads, or by supporting us directly on Anchor with the listener support.
Oh yeah, are we doing an ad read in this one?
Oh yes, we will have
Okay.
to. So
Yeah, guys. If you want to skip through that, don't please.
if you want to skip
if you
through
skip
it,
if you
don't.
skip through any of these ad sections in Anchor, I will come to your house and break your kneacaps because
Oh, no,
I'm the
Maya.
one who deals with that shit.
Please don't make claims like that. We want listeners.
Turn off your ad blocker.
Turn off your ad block.
But yeah, like I'm doing I am technically doing the music for Project Cherryton for exposure, but that's okay because I don't care, because I actively like the Beastars OST and want to make more.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm cool with like if a project is up front, just like, hey, we're doing this for fun and it's pro bono work or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. But you know, when it's like you're hired by a studio who has like said crap ton of money behind them, and it's just like, okay, well, give me some of that.
Yeah, it's like if you have the money and like you state that you're going to pay or do something like that, pay. And if it's a lot of work, even if you don't say you're going to pay, pay, please. It's like paying an artist that like they undercharge their rates. Like, oh, it's really cheap. I'm not that good at art. I do this, but they're really good at art anyway. So, and like pay the normal rate and then give them a big tip. That's like the good thing. That's what you should do.
I'm
You should-
sorry. Here's my hot take of the day. If you charge pardon my French, if you charge $3,000 for a commission that's like one character, you need to reevaluate what you do.
It really depends on what their thing is. If their art is like super, super fucking good, I expect them to maybe put it like I know people spend thousands of dollars for animation commissions, mostly in the furry community and mostly in a certain part of the furry community.
Wait, this is the furry community?
I mean, dude, wait, that
Beastars.
Beastars.
Beastars is
let
on the
me
edge.
continue. People pay a lot of money for commissions, and it's a very lucrative market.
Oh, speaking of animation, we're amassing a good pile of bloopers. So, I have this wonderful little like dream of mine that we could get someone to animate them, and that would be amazing and like hilarious. But also, animation is expensive. And
Animation is expensive, and we would not
Takes
want
a
to
long
make our
time.
artists or any animator here do it for free. We'd want
yeah,
to
yeah,
pay them.
exactly.
Which is why we're going to be probably using the money we make from this to do that.
Yeah,
Ayo.
the money in this will be going directly to help the other people in this podcast and group, helping to support getting microphones for like certain character actors that need them, pay actors for their work, all that.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe, please.
And like and hit that bell, and that's not very
Hit
proper.
that bell icon.
Don't forget
Make
to leave
sure-
a like and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure to smash the like button.
Smashing.
Which is
Become
doing all of them.
notification squad.
There are gonna be some people who just completely skip through this section.
Because it's just one giant ad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, guys, can we begin the channel update segment of the podcast that I'm making at this very moment?
Go
sure.
ahead, go ahead.
What is the channel update podcast thing?
Update.
Whatever.
We're at 243 subscribers. Hell yeah. Update.
Yeah.
We have 6,800 views total.
That's
Hell yeah.
12.
That's actually really
Also,
good.
episode 1 is at 2,000 views.
Yeah.
Also,
So, yeah.
the videos I have edited are the lowest viewed, which makes me sad.
Well, they're also the newest.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause episode 1 came out 2 months ago.
Oh damn, the podcast has like already 152 views.
Yeah, that's
The
a
last
true
one.
statement. Whack.
Yeah,
I
let's get to
didn't
1K.
expect that, to be honest.
We only have 4 comments, and it's all people who are in it.
Calling
Oh,
out me
man.
like that.
Okay, does the other editors here want to give progress for editing here for the people that are listening so they can have a relative understanding of how everything's going for episode 4?
For episode 4, I guess. So we already got one chapter, and the other one. Well, the one chapter is chapter 8, and
Right.
the other one is chapter 9, which is currently in progress.
All right.
But it's still at the audio stage, so I guess
Yeah. It's
video is
still
gonna take some while.
Yeah, we still have some lines to record for 10 to 12, but that shouldn't take a long while. I think we got pretty much all the big, heavy players right now.
It's already been 3 weeks since episode 3, which surprises me.
Yeah, but
Sorry for
I'd
the
rather
wait,
I'd rather a slower upload thing with higher quality
Yeah.
edits than a faster thing with like mild with bad edits like mine.
And we can also use this as like filler. We haven't done a comic dub for a while.
True. I need to talk to the other background voice actors. Like, hey, you want to try doing comics? I also need to try to contact comic creators.
Well, we
But
have permission
I'm
to
too
do.
fucking lazy.
We
I
have
mean-
permission to do the laser pointer comic by the same person who did the Bill's Box one.
Nice.
That's
I
the
talked to
thing.
them on Reddit. They're pretty cool. Credit
Oh,
to
by the way-
Reddit on Reddit. They're awesome. They do great art.
By the way, to the people that are listening, when we do start comic dubs, you may realize that certain voices are not correct. You may
Oh, yeah.
realize that this certain actor is not voiced by this certain person. That's because we're allowing background voice actors to have their chance at acting since they barely get any chance to in the main project. We want to give them equal grounds for trying characters, especially if the character is new, trying the character out for when the main project come around and we do
I'm scared.
auditions.
I'm scared that they're gonna be better than the official voice. Actually, that won't happen with Lugosi.
Speaking of
I-
Lugosi, Jake
Shameless
the only-
big promo.
The
Ayo.
only voice that I will not want to keep changing is Jake for Lugosi for those, because it's just a universal constant that JakeSilent is Lugosi.
Yeah, Mr. Modest over
Yeah,
here.
it is.
Speaking of, if we ever do a comic dub compilation, I have one on my Twitter already that is a Muffin Arts dub that we can just kind of throw in there.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one
yeah,
I
we
was
got-
in with Haru with my bad voice.
We've got Wuffin Arts on the server. He's pretty cool. Follow him on Twitter.
Yeah. Here, here's just something I'm gonna give to any voice actor here and also listening. Don't fucking do 3 characters with 2 of them involving a lot of screaming and a lot of emotional depth, because you're going to completely ruin your voice and you're not going to be able to properly speak for the day. I'm speaking of this from experience. just be careful.
Yeah, I think that's the thing they discussed, or like some, I want to say Dragon Ball Z actor came forward and was just like,
Yeah.
just don't do things that ruin your voice.
Yeah, that's a universal constant. Don't do a bunch of things that ruin your voice, and also like get water to drink during this. At the end of every single take a drink of water, because you
Slurp,
want to
slurp.
make sure your voice is great.
Okay,
You can deal with the mouth clicks later if you
Yeah.
have good editing software like me. Ah! Don't,
Are you ready
don't-
for ASMR?
Try
Oh,
to
no.
avoid doing that as much as possible, because I edit this thing, and every time I hear a mouth click, I want to scream.
Yeah.
Maya
Beastars ASMR.
ASMR.
Welcome to the
Bill,
Beastars
Bill, you're 1 click away from getting clicked. Also, Sid, you started becoming a robot.
podcast.
Dang it, Mom! Get out of my room! I'm doing a podcast. What?
Bill, what?
Never mind. Don't worry about that. Nothing.
Anyway, so we have reached around halfway with the podcast, at least for an hour. We're halfway through an hour. We have gone for the 30 minutes. Should we do
Discord dying.
Looks like sidpoke has had his Discord privileges killed.
okay, hang on. Let me use my godlike powers.
Rest in Sid.
Ooh.
I have revived Sidpoke
Is
from
the
the
man's
dead.
back?
I think Sidpoke actually fully disconnected.
Rest in peace.
This is on the internet. Oh,
He will forever be remembered. Sid, buddy, are you there?
At Discord, please help.
Discord is
back.
telling us to stop and just move on to the next subject. That's what they're fucking doing.
Sponsor us and we'll move on.
Anyway, what should we talk about next? Because if we don't talk about anything, I'm going to ramble on about Persona for the next end
Oh,
of
please
this.
don't.
Oh
Please
no!
don't.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna reiterate. I said last time I know nothing about the Persona games, and Maya put
Okay,
up a
well,
whole
this
summary.
all
No, please.
This all starts with Megami Ibon Roku Persona on the PS1.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a
Oh,
thing to
no.
talk about that's actually Beastars related.
Sick.
The fact that we are all going to try out for the melon voice.
Oh yeah, we got to do this.
Every single one of us.
So-
I won't, because I might, because I have Call It. For those who don't know, I'm Tim and Call It on the project, while also the major head of the project. So I already have a reoccurring character with Call It. Yeah, man. So I don't know if I should do Melon, because
I want to
feel
go for
like
it too. But like,
You
I'm
have
Bill and Ty.
Bill.
I know. But like near the middle, Bill goes totally dead. So like,
So
I'm
does,
gonna be
like, all the
selfish if I
Cherryton
won. I'm gonna
characters.
try for it. If I don't get it, okay. If I do, hell yeah.
Not gonna lie,
just-
just about all of Cherryton just kind of died out around the 100 chapter part.
Basically,
They showed
chapter
them again.
155 is like my favorite chapter because of the Bill redemption arc
With the bird.
with the baby bird.
I want to see.
Bill X Pina. Okay, done. That's my
Uh-oh.
that's my ship
Okay,
quota for the
let's-
day. Bill X Pina.
Penis
Uh,
with Reese, no.
Peanut X-Riz, yeah.
Penis.
Like that's actually
Um,
almost just about confirmed.
Yeah, we need to have Nix in here to talk about why it's penis and not his first male friend.
Yeah, there
That's
was
definitely
a problem in the translation or something apparently.
So
I
in the
just need to ask
original, so
Haru.
the symbol I believe that they used for it could either mean love or friend, or something like that. And basing
Do you
on the
know how
context
little
that-
it narrows that down?
Okay, so the symbol they used either meant love or good friend. And as I was about to explain, before the scene, they talked about, I think, Pina talked about like, oh, he dumped, like he had a lot of girlfriends or he got dumped by one recently, and the scene was very much leaning towards the love, like like Pina was actually in love with Riz, but they instead chose to use the friend way of saying it.
Yeah, which Pina has a bunch of male friends, and it just makes total sense in context because he's just like, oh yeah, I just dumped another girlfriend. But I hope you take that muzzle off soon because I want my first boyfriend to not have that on.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
Whoa.
Speaking
makes
of
total
the
sense.
speaking of the Cherryton gang, before 182, it wasn't it like 20 or 30 chapters before, like since they were there or something. Like they were gone for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, Cherryton is pretty much an ignored place now. It's just not really a main focus now because one, Lugosi isn't in school anymore. He
High
was
school
forced to.
dropout.
He had to drop out. Louis isn't in the school. Wait, is he? No,
No,
he's not.
no, he's
No, he's not.
He went to
He left.
college. He and Haru both went to college.
Yeah, they're in college, so they do not need to go to Cherryton that much anymore, except for 701, which I'm
Yeah.
not sure what they're gonna do with the 701. If they're gonna completely ignore them, or if they're going to come back later on. Maybe they're gonna become roommates with Lugosi. Who knows?
Well,
Yeah,
let's
I wish
hope-
It's pretty
Haru would
important,
like.
to be honest.
I wish Paru would make like a spin-off or something, following like a young herbivore coming into the drama club like as a first year, and
That-
then watching as everyone else like graduates.
Yeah, there's honestly like there's a thing I read recently that said that like Faru has wanted to do like the slice of life Beastar stuff like it started out with, but since she signed on to like a shonen thing, they wanted more
Yeah.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It honestly, if she wants to do slice of life stuff, she will have to move because she is in Weekly Shonen Champion, and that means you need a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
You need to move to.
Oops.
I on it.
I-
Oh
I
no,
will-
I'm dying.
I wouldn't
That's
be
been
surprised
happening.
if the Shishigumi were because of that. Like just her throwing in the Shishigumi at the very beginning was because of the shonen thing.
Yeah, I felt like that worked more, and then when like Melon came in, it started getting like a lot more actiony.
Yeah. My guess is what I think should happen is that maybe Paru moves to another manga magazine, another manga publisher, but I feel like it's kind of difficult considering that's also the place where her father put stuff in for Baki.
Oh yeah. I have one question. What the hell happened to the chimeras?
Oh yeah.
Was that like a one shot? Did that just show up for 1 or 2 chapters, just like
Yes.
as a reference or something?
We haven't even seen Q in a while. I think they're gonna come back for like the Melon fight.
There was a lot
Maybe.
of lead up to this melon fight. Like remember whenever Haru pledged that she would die in that fight? that she would get eaten by Melon.
Yeah, if Lugosi lost and he went back, he would die, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haru said she'd get eaten or whatever.
Here's something that's gonna make people hate me. I want Beastars to end after this, or start nearing its ending, so Paru can focus on something else maybe in the same universe or a different universe that she wants to do. Maybe she wants to focus more on slice of life, which honestly I'd love to see. But
she hasn't done anything with the sea people. We've never met a fish.
Yeah, the sea people thing was it was a one-off thing. We went to the sea. Oh, we met Zaguan. Oh, there's the fish. There's the giant whale thing.
Yeah, giant whale thing that played no part.
Oh, yes, the giant whale. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and it's no, I will not talk to you, Yaya, because I'm a whale and you are a horse.
The only problem I see if they ever made a spin-off basing off the sea thing, sea speak, because they canonically have a different way of they don't speak English technically or Japanese. They speak in a weird fish thing. So you're either gonna have to make them where they do speak English, which contradicts, what the universe, or you're gonna have them entirely in sea speak, and then the bottom it's just gonna be what it means at the bottom in brackets, which will honestly be kind of annoying.
Yeah, they could just be speaking implied sea speak, and it's just all in English.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if Paru used a different version of Japanese. I mean, you know how there's in English there's English and there's Old English, Shakespearean. It'd be cool if something like that happened.
I think there is different forms of Japanese. I believe there's different ways of speaking. I know Okinawa, they say stuff in a different way. There's certain things they say differently. It's so who knows?
I know barely anything about Japanese. The only thing I know about it is
the only thing I really know about it is I'm liking the mythology. I'm learning about it. Though it does get kind of weird at points. The freaking gods who made the islands of Japan and all that, they were brother and sister and they got married and they I'm not going to explain more, but you get the idea.
Uh-oh, the Japanese hates Cherryton Podcast now.
No, it's just that's what it is, and it's just I don't hate freaking Japanese, but that's just seems very weird. But it's I don't fucking care. In fucking Christianity, there's a person who's on a cross and he comes back to life.
Yeah, don't even mention the old Greek mythology stuff.
Yeah, don't mention Zeus, who literally came and rained down into this giant closed thing to impregnate someone, and which I think was they made. Not Zeus. Fuck. What is his name?
No, I think it was Zeus.
No. Zeus did it. I'm talking not Hercules. It's not Hercules. Fuck. Was his name? The one that. What?
Kratos.
No.
I remember. Wasn't there a time where Zeus turned into a goose?
Zeus goose.
That's just the plot of Untitled Goose Game. That's what happened there.
Let's just say that a lot of stories based off the gods in different places are very weird, including mainstream religions. They are very freaking weird, but they're all entertaining nonetheless. Anyway,
one of the things that I want to see come back and I want to see a side story for is the Dokugumi, the lizard gang, because in chapter 178, where I think the manga started to go down a bit in quality, there was a whole bunch of this religious thing, and with all the tail snappings and all that, and then it just never comes up again, and then Lugosi gets big plot armor.
Yeah, can we talk about that? How does Lugosi barely survive one and then shove 4 down his pants and not get hurt at all?
Because that time it was for comedy instead of seriousness, but it was just blended weird, so it's...
Heck, if Q didn't burst as baby makers, those bombs sure did.
But it was a very serious moment, and then it's a joke. I don't
Oh yeah.
Very anticlimactic. I know what I mean.
Speaking of Q, where the fuck is she?
Yeah, I kind of want Q to come back because she was a somewhat interesting character.
She was on the fucking cup. Pardon my French. She was on the cup of volume 19, and she's in like 10 chapters.
Like, I'm randomly clicking through chapters on Mangadex, and I legit can't find a thing with Q. I can't find it.
Here's the thing. Like, she is set up to be this big important character for the fight, and then it's just like she's dropped off the face of the earth. Maybe she's not popular in Japan. Maybe the creator realized that she's not popular in Japan, and like they forced her out of the story. But still, like, I'd love for her to come back.
Yeah, man. Like I've met like 4 people who actually like that character.
Make
Me.
5.
One of
like
them is
that
me.
character.
One of them has been outcast from this community.
We will
And we
not,
shall not speak her name.
we will not ever speak about that ever again. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
make sure to edit something about like get the fuck out of here.
Bro, remember that little race with the giraffe and the cast? Like, I finally found where Q
Oh,
and
yeah.
and it's chapter 169, and it's
Dang,
just
nice.
a huge giraffe with a big cast on his neck, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, he is a giraffe Frankfurter,
Oh jeez.
just like the title implies.
Also bring back Sun, because they introduced him. and
Oh
then-
yeah, Son.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
forgot
just
about
did-
him.
Oh yeah, that was. I'm guessing because the character was like extremely unpopular. No one really cared about him, and they didn't have any story reason.
Yeah, what happened to Gohin?
Oh
He's
yeah.
he was so
Gohin.
badass, and now he's
Yeah.
not there. He just
Okay,
doesn't exist.
Okay,
anymore.
that does bring up a good point. This is a full-on fight. Everyone's fighting each other.
Literally
Shouldn't
everywhere.
Gohin actually be there?
I
the
think
hell is
okay, okay. I think what's going to happen because Gohin means a lot to Q, and they showed Gohin during that bit where they had the turf war at the back alley market the first time, and he was like off to the side and he was like looking all worried and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I think-
it was about Dolphin all that.
Yeah. I think he and Q are gonna like show up to help Legosi.
Mhm.
I hope so.
And okay, then here comes the question. Welcome to prediction polls. Who is going to die? Q
Gosha.
or Gohin?
Gosha.
Gosha,
Gosha?
Yeah,
Gosha or Yaya.
I could
Probably Gosha.
I guess. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I could also see Gohin dying.
I can
Yeah.
I can also see Gohin
Oh,
dying.
But he's too badass for that, you know? Like, Gosha's just so pure for this world. Like, he's
Yeah.
such a cool guy. And
Yeah.
he's like the final straw for Legosi. Like, after he dies, there's no more family. And except for his dad, who is definitely never going to make a
He's
more
not-
than just.
The
picture in a
character's just
magazine.
gonna appear later on in the
He's like,
chapter, like at the very end.
I'm your father.
He's gonna jump down and kick Melon and instantly evaporate him. It's like, Legosi, I'm your father. I'm here
And then
to
Legosi's
save
go-
you.
Yeah, Legosi's gonna be like, "Oh wait, I thought you were an actor," and then his dad's gonna be like, "Yes, well, actually, I've been training for years, watching you from the shadows."
I'm an actor, but I'm also extremely buff.
He's just like Saitama strong. He just evaporates Melon in one fucking punch.
He is this universe's One Punch Man.
I think it's interesting how we all expect Gosha to die, but I also
mean, it's-
expect a good amount
I
of the Shishigumi
don't.
to die.
Oh, of course, there's gonna be
Oh,
someone in
yeah.
the Shishigumi that's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
die.
Well,
I-
Dolph already died and then came back to life, so I think he's gonna make it. But
As
like, if
long as-
Agata dies, I'm gonna be very sad.
As long as Paru doesn't pull a Last Jedi Rise of Skywalker and do a bunch of different fake outs and deaths, just random, then I think it'll be okay. As long as she gives a good send off to each character, I think it'll be perfectly fine.
Throw back to that one chapter where at the end it was just a big bag of blood and Legosi's sitting next to it, and it referenced Louis.
Oh,
and
yeah,
everyone thought
and-
it was Louis.
everyone thought it was Louis, and
That's-
everyone
Dude,
was in a panic.
was so
like,
That-
oh.
I almost cried there, legit. Like, and then someone was like, "Dude, that's obviously not Louis."
Yeah, they would kill off Louis.
Oh yeah, when
I mean, they have many points where they're gonna kill off Haru, who is
That's
also
true.
technically a main character.
They're not gonna
So
kill off
literally, we do not know. Louis could have died.
whenever I was binging the manga, whenever I was reading through the manga, I actually ended on that scene, and I'm like, oh my god, and that just made me so angry.
So I did something similar. When I read the manga the first time in 12 hours, I just decided to read all of it because I have a problem where I have to read all of it in one sitting or else I'm never going to read it again. But anyway, I ended on the chapter where it kind of hinted that Haru got eaten. Wait, Haru got eaten by Legoshi at night.
Yeah.
And that was like really like, oh shit.
That was
Either
the
she was
first
taken or
chapter. That was the first chapter of the manga that I ever read, because I looked up to I'm weird with spoilers because like sometimes they really mattered to me and other times I'm like, okay, whatever. And I looked up does Legoshi ever eat Haru, and it showed up with that chapter and I'm like, oh, okay, I have to read the whole thing now.
Yeah, and I was listening to Persona 1 music while I did it so I could make myself read it because I got to listen to something or else I'm going to get bored real easily, even if it's something I really like. And like the song ended right as I got to that, which was kind of very like, oh no.
Yeah, I first try I managed to find the chapter with San, and it's just, why is he not back? Like you would think since Q's such a badass that San would also be a badass, but he's just a cute boy.
Okay,
and I wish
He's
he was
just there. He just
here's the
vibes
thing.
in
We always talk about characters that should come
basement.
back, but I know the one character that everyone agrees should come back, and that's Dope.
Oh, yo,
That's dope.
yes,
That's dope.
Who's dope?
that's
again?
dope.
Okay, so
He's
Dope
dope.
is one of the Shishigumi, and it was just showing off whenever they showed all the Shishigumi to Legoshi or whatever. I think before they went to the house with like the weird animals, like I'm going
the-
to, I'll give you this information if you sift through my shit.
Oh yeah, the civic guy. What's
oh,
his
yeah.
name?
And there was
Oh.
a character called Dope, and it just became a joke into here, like that's dope, just like an
That's
image of Dope. But here's the thing: we never hear anything about Dope ever again.
Yep.
Like half the Shishigami are like that. You got the one that was just like his good luck bringing all the clients or whatever, but you know, I never see him again.
Yeah, like
The only Shishigumi that actually matter now are like Dolph and Agata. I think.
Agata?
And Free.
Oh, Agata.
Dolph,
Okay.
Agata, and Free.
okay. Here's the thing.
Agata. Say Agata.
Okay,
How
hang
the-
on. Here's something
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up.
Get
What
off
if
my ass. I'm just
what
gonna
if-
say shit.
What if Agata died?
No, I will riot.
Like I could see it, but I hope they don't.
Yeah,
I
he's
hope
so
I hope
young.
Agata kills Melon after the fork to hand. That went
Well,
on.
here's the
Oh,
thing.
dude, yeah.
Here's the thing. Someone is going to die. We know that for a fact. We know that someone is going to die.
Oh, for
We
sure.
do not know who.
I think
We
it's Gosha.
it
We
We
know
know
was
it's
Shishigumi
Gojo. We
Shishigumi
know
is
it's also gonna
probably
be someone
gonna
else.
Was it announced that somebody's going to die?
I think someone said it.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
thought that for the plot that'd be like a perfect
Yeah,
fit
for the
plot.
for the plot, yeah, someone like
Yeah.
based on how the scene is going, how all the stuff is going, someone big is going to die, just to send a message to either Legoshi or someone else.
I think a few people are, frankly.
Yeah,
But what do you guys think? Do you think Melon is going to die at some point or not?
who?
That'd be,
Melon.
that would be
Yeah.
very ambitious if they
Either
kept him alive.
Like,
here's the thing: it's either
Yeah.
gonna have to end with Melon dying, or Melon is going to get incarcerated.
I think yeah.
Riz
I mean,
if
style.
yeah, Riz wasn't killed either, you know?
Yeah. We don't know, considering Melon is a lot more bloodthirsty than Riz.
Yeah.
In the end, Melon could like try to avoid capture and instead dies either by Lugosi's hands or by committing seppuku as a way to honor himself, like honor.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a big
Mm.
part of that of Japanese culture.
Yeah, like you'd rather go down by your own hands than by the hands of your enemies, basically.
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
what he would be going through.
I could see it either way. I honestly think that Melon's going to get incarcerated because, like, the image of just, like, Melon in, like, you know, the uniform with a muzzle over his mouth, that feels like kind of like, I don't know, like it would be a nice bookend to me.
I want to see him in sort of like a Hannibal Lecter sort of thing.
Yeah.
Straight jacket and then like
That'd
the
be
mask,
interesting.
and he's just like sitting in a padded room, just laughing his ass off.
You know,
That would be quite the image.
my impersonation of Melon and my voice, I do plan on taking just about Hannibal Lecter and just adding a few things.
Oh, hey, speaking of voice impressions, to everyone listening to this podcast, I'm the resident Mario voice. I can do the most perfect Mario voice imaginable. You already heard my fucking Toad voice.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mario.
Please.
Me,
Toad and
Toad.
cocaine.
That's amazing.
cane.
That video. That
should
freaking
join-
video.
You should join that
Um,
voice actor contest with the Mario voice, to be honest.
I'm not gonna. If they're like, oh, you must imitate a prominent voice actor, I will do my Mario.
Oh, hey,
Because,
Maya,
hello,
Maya,
yes. What
Maya.
is it? What?
Maya.
What?
Say, hold up. Just give me a gosh dang second. Hold up. I gotta find it. Can we talk about the titles of these chapters?
Yeah.
And I want you to say the. Oh, damn
Spit it out.
Where is it? Ah!
Say it. What is it?
The title that's like, please listen to Comedians Gallop. Yes, chapter 151. Say the title of chapter 151 in the Mario voice.
151 is please listen to the comedian's gallop when reading this chapter.
Please listen to the comedians gallop while reading this chapter. Fuck. Please, please. Fuck you, Luigi.
Okay, now say
Give me your liver.
the name of chapter 15 in the Toad voice.
It's chapter 15.
Number 15. One proof of kinship. The last thing you'd want in your Beastars manga is a bloodthirsty tiger. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
I'm so happy.
Don't ruin your voice, guys.
No, that doesn't. My Mario voice,
Really?
my Toad voice barely ruins my voice. Like, I've
Oh.
done it so many times. It's just like secondhand nature for me.
That's good.
Especially my Mario, where I could just flip it over on the fly. Just do it that easily. And it's just kind of fun.
Nintendo, don't sue us.
Yeah, Nintendo, get the heck out of here.
Nintendo-
I know
Nintendo-
you're
Do the
listening.
Mario voice.
Nintendo's going to come to my door and take me to the hospital, perform surgery, remove my vocal cords.
Is there anyone in here who can do the Super Mario Super Show Mario voice?
Hey,
Hey Luigi.
Hey, Luigi, what are you doing? Oh, Mario, I decided to kill this man. Luigi,
Uh-oh.
why'd you just murder this man? Money.
I appreciate that you stick to the bit. I really do.
Ooh, you know one thing that should come
Mario.
back in Beastars? I hope that this is gonna sound very stupid, but I hope Lugosi gets knocked out in the way, kind of like in the way that he got shot, and he went into that little coma thing where he saw his mother.
Sees his mom again.
Oh, that would be heartbreaking, just like it was last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was like the closure for Liano. Like we wouldn't see her ever again after that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Then
okay,
again,
I
we
get
hadn't seen her before, so she had like a 3-chapter island in the middle, and then
Yeah.
that's basically how it is for most characters now.
Oh god, I feel like there's gonna be like a thing where Gosha dies, and then like at the end is gonna be like Lugosi walking with Haru, just like, oh, I found.
Ah,
you,
my
look
mic fell.
around."
Ah.
Oh no.
Sorry, say that again, Jake.
I was gonna say like there's gonna be a thing where it's like at the end Lugosi like gets with Haru finally, and they're just all like happy, and then he turns around and just sees the ghosts of like Liano and Gosha or something.
Oh, that would be so
Oh.
heartbreaking.
The Force theme plays,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that would actually just be just like episode, what was it, 6?
Yeah.
Return of the.
Okay.
It would be exactly like that.
So we are reaching the hour thing, which means we're reaching
Yeah.
the end.
We're
But
almost
before we leave and start, start the ending thing, I want to do more things with this Mario voice as just a thing. So I want all the people in this recording room to find things for me to say in either my Mario, my Super Show Luigi, or my Toad voice.
Okay, well, I need to find the chapter where Juno says segregation is good.
I think I know exactly. I think I know exactly.
I'll say that in my Toad voice because that's something I imagine a Toad would say.
Do Bill's big line, but
It was
Toad.
during Arc 2. I remember it being during Arc 2 because I talked about it in my video on the Season 2 OST and how I thought that it would be super awesome, but Netflix won't include it.
Yeah.
All right, Maya.
We
I'm
could do
putting
that.
it in podcast text. Do this with Toad.
I was gonna say we
All
could do
right.
this thing.
Here
where
we go.
All right, guys, get ready for this.
I gotta say the segregation line. No. Wait.
No,
Wait.
I didn't find that. It's another one.
I'm
Wait,
fine.
which-
I'm gonna
wait,
make sure to find it.
Wait. Which thing is this? This is This is 20. So let me go down to 20. Matching stripes from one predator to another.
Very good. Very good. Everyone clap. Yeah!
I can't because my hand is on the mic.
Yeah.
Can you do it like in a goofy voice?
Oh,
Gorsh.
Gorsh.
Matching stripe from one predator to another.
Gorsh.
Gorsh.
Where is it? I'm trying to find the segregation thing, but I can't. Is it before or after Lugosi gets his haircut?
Dude, I have no idea.
No idea. But others in here, Jake, sidpoke, try to find some things you want me to say in it. Because I genuinely want
yeah,
to
of
just
course.
annoy all the podcasters with my Toad, my Mario, and my Super Show Luigi voice.
I was gonna say we could do like a chapter like between Lugosi and Louis or something, and just have Louis be Mario.
Oh, one last
you
thing.
mean
that I
like a
wanna come
live
back.
You know
reading?
what? You know fucking what? Sure.
Like a live reading.
Let's do that right here, right now.
We
as
got
a
3 minutes.
thing. We
Don't
got
have
3
to
minutes.
make it
Well,
exactly
then
an hour.
we don't need to make it exactly 30. We can go a little past. But
Yeah, right.
let's do it. Which chapter is the good?
Oh
the
wait, no.
best one for it?
Better yet. Have Mario be Jack and do the onion scene.
Oh boy!
Where's the onion
Okay.
scene?
What chapter is that?
Oh my
Which one
god.
is and which one is that?
Which one is that? Please.
Hang on.
Wait. I think I found it. It's 153.
153.
Yeah.
Yes, 154 is the
yes.
history lesson.
Yeah,
Jake,
All right.
you
So
Jake, you're
Yeah.
Jake,
of course.
Jake, are you ready for this?
Okay.
For the people watching the video, you will get like the manga thing edited by me. So this might take a little bit to come out on YouTube.
Just
I could do it as well if you want.
No. I want if you want to, but I want to try to do it on my own so I can do some edits on
just
my
like,
Yeah,
end.
okay.
yeah, just like
All right, let's do
with Mario's head over Jack.
All right. When you're ready, Jake.
You started off.
Yeah, you stop.
I know. I'm just saying when you're ready, so I can make sure you're ready for this.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, Legosi.
Oh, did it do it again? No!
What?
No, not right now!
Oh no!
Sorry.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Legosi.
Hmm?
It's a full moon tonight. That explains the good smell. Maybe deep nights happening nearby.
Huh. That is a good smell. Though Jack seems to be his usual self, his tail isn't moving an inch.
During full moons, I messed around a lot with Collet and pretended to howl. Howls are amazing, you know. Wolves used to communicate long distance through howling rather than through phones. It'd be nice if I could hear it one day. Your howl.
Mario, did something happen to you? You look depressed. You're not smiling.
Oh, how nostalgic. Why does Lugosi always catch up to me? I'm just getting tired of all the special class lessons.
The special class. Only the top 5 students can be there, right? Is it hard?
It's not hard. It's just very unique.
It's all dogs.
All 5 students are dogs?
Well, it's only natural. In the end, the dog species is the only species that was made to specialize in intelligence, just as our ancestors wanted. We have to study material that even the professors haven't been taught. We have a monitor that displays the special class material. And we just absorb all the knowledge. We make a list of important words in our notebooks as we learn real history and how this animal society works. But as soon as we're finished with the depressing and gloomy history lesson, we leave the classroom and exchange smiles and goodbyes. It's like we're robots only made to accomplish the objectives we're given. That's why dogs are a useful species.
Mario-kun, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I'm just a part of them. You know I'm suffering. I know I'm suffering. So why can't I bring myself to hate any of it? Why can't I bring myself to cry or run away from it? Because dogs are made not to feel negative emotions. So that's why I've been forcing myself to cry.
Onions.
I've been carrying onions with me. The vegetables canines hate the most. But to me, onions are my salvation. I need to get my feelings back.
Mario, stop it. Onions are dangerous for me, too.
I can't take being a Labrador if I can't even cry. At this rate, dogs are going to turn animal society into a dog dictatorship. They're the kind of animal who, when told it's rational, can commit mass murder without guilt. Dogs are scary, and I am too.
This is funny.
Dog dictatorship? I don't know anything about that. I can't imagine dogs being like that. The reason you can't hate anyone isn't because you're a dog. It's because you're Mario. You're Mario!
How can you say that? How can you know that?
Because we grew up together, right?
Together? No, we didn't. Lugosi, you grew up too much and left me behind. Your body grew too much and your heart grew too strong. And for me, you go to places I don't know of. Whenever I look at you, I'm always reminded of how close yet distant wolves and dogs are. My ancestors always had great potential for strength.
Hey, cheer up. I want you to smile. Damn it, Mario. Spit it out. If an Italian like you eats an onion...
Yes! You're nothing good. I'm a good Italian, right?
What are you talking about? Your life is in danger.
Even Italians could have a rebellious face.
Spit it out. I'm gonna put my fingers in. Get in.
Cannoli.
Sorry. You really shouldn't be swallowing onions. They can kill you.
Lugosi's long fingers and sharp nails are all the way down to my throat. They're filling me with pain and suffering. He was always like this. Always. Lugosi is elegant and strong. He is both my source of suffering and my reason to live.
I don't even know if we need to do this part.
Inside, they're fighting.
I'm just crying.
Are we gonna skip it?
No, keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm done.
Hey, what are you two doing? Stop this nonsense and get along with each other.
Is this
Is
allowed?
that okay?
Now that I think about it, I don't think we've grappled with each other since we were kids. If that teacher were here now and said the same thing, then I'd give her an honest answer. I will. Forever. You see?
What the heck, you delinquent wolf? You just love making me suffer.
Since you opened your heart to me for the first time, I guess I should let you hear it. I don't really do it much because it's so embarrassing, but tonight's a special night.
I heard Lugosi's howl for the first time.
Do it.
Save it for the real one. No, save it for the real one, please.
Ooh,
You're my greatest ancestor in the world. What would you think of... Yeah, cough.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What would you think of this? Lugosi, do you want to know what I'm learning in the special class?
Lugosi has coronavirus.
And that's a wrap. Very good. Wonderful.
I was extremely holding back all my laughter during all that. Just doing
About halfway
my
through.
Mario.
Oh man, about halfway through, I was thinking like, what if instead of Lugosi, it was Luigi? Mario, no.
Well, anyway, we should be wrapping up this podcast right here.
Thank you all
Yep.
for watching. Make sure
Yeah,
that you
thanks.
like and
Thank you all
subscribe.
so Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Also, if you're listening via Anchor, Spotify, whatever, feel free to support us on Anchor if you want, if you feel like you want to. Watch. If you're on Anchor, go to YouTube, look up Project Cherryton, and watch the manga dub videos because they are really good, in my opinion.
They're also like our main source of stuff.
They're also
views,
our main project. So, Jake, last things you want to say?
I got nothing.
Jorgimon, who has barely said anything during this podcast.
Yeah, Jorgie.
Yes, check it out. If you don't, I'm gonna find out and tell you to do it.
Okay, I'll say mine for last. Sidpoke.
I have a lot of German friends who could write mean comments to you if you don't like and subscribe.
Ooh.
Do it in German.
That's a
going
threat.
to
That's a real
hurt.
threat.
That's going to hurt. The Music Man Werewolf.
Listen to my music and subscribe, please. I only have like 30 subs.
wquiz, our fine marketing rep.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's me. Isaac, read the manga, please. Sorry.
And I'm going to say mine for last.
You are last.
I hope you all enjoy. I hope you listened through all the podcasts and you enjoyed our thing. We subscribe to me, Maya Amano, on YouTube. I plan on releasing something very soon. That is something I consider more of a personal project. It is also a test, but I really want others to see it. But anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for listening, and have a good day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're listening to this.
Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.